Hello and welcome back to part 64 of our Fallout 76 beginners walkthrough. I want to give a quick shout out to longtime channel subscriber Gage Eastman. Sorry for the delay. If there are any of the rest of you that have been following along and have not received their shout out, please let me know. I don't always get a email verification due to various subscriber settings. I try to give the shout outs to anyone that I do get notifications on, but if you haven't heard yours yet, please let me know in the comments. My videos are still getting between 60 and 80 views, so I know that there's quite a few of you that are following along with the series, and I want to do anything I can to thank you guys for your following along, and I'm glad that you're enjoying this series. I'm going to kind of pick up where we left off from our last video. Where we hit Grafton Dam and discovered what had become of Otis in his kidnapping scheme, skirted past Grafton Steel, and made it up to the Pioneer Scout Camp, Camp Lewis, to begin the tadpole quests, and also hit the Pioneer Lookout and through viewing there got quite a few new locations. So to continue, here we are back at the Woods Estate to finish off the Cold Case quest line. Follow along here, head upstairs, where we have this terminal and this ammo box. See what's in the desk. Freddy's hasty note. So here we see that Freddy has returned home after leaving his Uncle Otis hanging. So it would seem that our young Wayward was in fact whisked off to the vaults due to his daddy's money. Doesn't mention which vault. Freddy being a particularly spoiled and nasty boy, let's hope it was one with a very nefarious scientific experiment. So now we can return to Miss Annie and let her know that her charge is safe. Grab this phone. After doing just a little bit more looting, hop down and it's back to, oh, darn it. Oh, let's see what's going on with these guys.
What are you doing here? The children's playpen is that way. Wipe that smile off your face. You're a little more than a dog to me.
Is that right?
Ha! 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 Very funny. Is that supposed to be clever? One look at you and I knew we had a hothead in town. You threatening me, pal? Little fish like you ain't worth hardly any caps at all anyways. So you ain't worth the real killer's time either.
Yeah, so as you can see, now that we do have a small amount of affinity with the raiders, they don't attack us on sight. But let's get on up to Miss Annie. Seem to have some super mutant action here. See if we can't put a few headshots. Well, that was a little bit of excitement. We could have turned around and run back and included the just gonna take the ammo. Again, yes, we could have included the raiders in our defense if we'd run all the way back to the estate. Okay. You can see apparently there was some kind of little camp here, as we have a Blood Eagle corpse. I'm going to go ahead and leave. I think that we've pretty much gotten all the mods available for the hunting rifle. Alright, nice little wood grab there. Grab some of these toxic soup flowers, as we have a recipe for them. Leave a few. Before we enter the park here, I think I'll switch over to our combat rifle. Could use a little drink, so why not? Here, let me get out of this screen. Come on. Pop a Nuka-Cola. Got plenty of those. As you can see, well rested, well tuned. And we've got some soups going for another 6 minutes or so, plus our cranberry relish. So let's play Ansel's holotape.
Well, here we are, Dorothea. West Virginia. Just like you always wanted. I wish more than anything you were here to see it. Maybe it's better that the leukemia took you when you were still so young. You were spared the horrors of this war. I take some comfort in that. But I made you a promise, and a grandpa keeps his word. That list we made of all the places you wanted to see, well, I'm going to visit them all. It's all for you, Dorothea. I know you're up there with the angels, and before this world's completely ruined, I'm going to make you proud. I've got that old camera you used to love, and damn, someone's coming. I hope it's not those looters again. We'll finish this later.
Nope, it may very well have been looters. So here's his bucket list of places which we're going to take, along with his ProSnap camera, which we can repair. And this starts a new quest. Essentially, we fix the camera and we'll take pictures of all of the things, all of the places that he meant to visit. Alrighty. Let's go see Miss Annie. As well as find the Tinker's Bench. Take care of this wanderer. Hey, man. Generally a little more accurate than that.
Returned. And my Freddy? This you found at the home? Oh, my poor child. Such fear. The writing says he went to safety before the bombs. This means he could live.
Yes.
Merci. These things I have found, you must take as reward.
Got a new weapon, plus some plans. Leveled up, and got a perk pack. So let's see what new cards we got. Well, none of those are particularly great. What I am going to keep doing is ranking up agility. And let's see now. That's the new card, Dodgy. It can be effective. But as we're VATS users, it's well, let's go ahead and take this one since we are using shotguns these days. Yeah. All right, now let's find that Tinker's Bench. Let's see, it's back this way, I believe. If I don't find it super quick, oh, some brain fungus, one of my favorite soups. Oh, I thought I heard the sound of somebody walking up on me. Where he at? Oh, he's up above. Don't need that action, but thankfully his head fell down. And there are actually some recipes for toxic water, so. And then sometimes you do get a fusion core. Take that magazine. We'll leave the Mr. Fuzzy. Anybody else? Ah, darn it. I hear you. Where are you at? Well, did I miss the Tinker's Bench? I certainly thought it was in here. If not, we'll move on. We'll just move on. Right? Yeah. Let's see. As you come, now I'm thinking it's over. On this side. Let's see, here's the security building. Let's turn this off real quick. I can hear somebody roaming around. Here. See some Wonder Glue. Never can have too much adhesive. Well, at least we can scrap real quick. Hey! Got a mod from scrapping armor after all. Alright, so our next stop will be off to the west. Hey, fella. That's not fair. Stop hiding. Ah! Nope, I think right now is that another raider?
You better watch it.
Oh, maybe I should. There's some.
Hey!
let him finish them off, and then we'll just pick up the pieces. Well, maybe not. There we go. Wait for him to die. So all of these buildings here that are just to the northwest of Wavy Willards are actually housing for the employees of Wavy Willards. Oh, more floaters. What an absolute pain. There is some one down. Seems like there was a frost floater over here somewhere. Anyways, we'll start doing a systematic looting here. There he is. Oh, wow. Legendary. Anything else we might want? No. Alright, so you can see we're picking up some rads. So here, that's the only building on the left side of the road. Let's go back to the here at this terminal. We have, if we remember, Darius Angler. We have his Manifesto Part 3.
I've uncovered a conspiracy between the government and Grafton Steel. Kickbacks, wink and nod inspections, bribes, you name it. There's no telling how big this is. I think they bugged my house. So I've moved to a cabin in the woods where nobody can find me. Yesterday I had to shoot a woman. She claimed she was just hiking, but I know she was an agent sent to spy on me.
So we see that Darius's mania, I guess brought on by the death of his brother at Grafton Steel, and his sworn vengeance.
Yeah, I booby-trapped my cabin. They're attaching listening devices to the raccoons to spy on me. But I'm too smart for them. They can't get past my traps. I saw a fox look funny at me today. They might be using them too. If I see another one come around, that'll prove it.
So it paranoia extends not just to people, but also to animals, it would appear. Psychotats, that come in helpful. Well, no boy in a fridge here. Know that recipe, so I'll leave it. See, the rest of that trailer is, or cabin. They appear to be trailers, but he refers to them as cabins. A little cook station there to help orient you if you're following along and don't want to. So it's turning into a pretty good drug run. Can skirt past that petrified scorch. Nothing in this trailer. Or on the back of this one. Oh, not a mod. Do a little scrapping. No mod out of that. So just remember, steamer trunk, workbench, as we work our way around. Guess we already went into that one. Here's Tinker's workbench. And a chance for us to repair now if I accidentally camera, here we go. See, we have our broken Pro Snap Deluxe. And we'll just craft a little bit extra. There we go. So if you need to, you know what the bucket list is. If you don't remember, you can always go back to your challenges. I believe this is a world challenge. Here's the tadpole quest. Many people do the archer, the athletic one. It's hard to get all of the recipes for the cook one. Although, as you can see, one of the things is cook food while wearing a chef's hat, which is why I kept my chef's hat. A lot of these are taking pictures. It's kind of hard to get the frog habitat plan. Anyways, I'll leave you guys to look through these. It's also, the medic one seems easy, but getting the ingredients and the plan for antibiotics can be tricky. The swimmer ones, reviving another player in water can be a little bit tricky. As you can see, it's more pictures involved. Oh well. Just resume. Again, loading up on the chems. It's turned into a pretty good chem run. Already looted that house. Okay, that's our one we just came from. Even I get turned around sometimes. Just want to check this one for sure. These guys are tough. And they do spit, which is a pain. Should maybe wait for them to spit and then dodge.
Attention, citizens. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you.
There we go. Good thing we have some 600 shotgun shells. And then we have this little hovel, or hovel. We have some little lakeside cabins. And here, discovered Kitty Corner, and we can talk to Leader Pompey. Although, sometimes it is best to clear things out before we have a conversation with him. Sometimes hiding inside this house is a good... Stop this. Here. All right. So let's see what Scoutmaster has to say.
Well now, here's an aspiring pioneer scout. I think that's just wonderful. You must be the new tadpole. It's always nice to meet a new pioneer scout. I love nature, don't you? Pioneer scouts love all of nature, even the smelly skunks and ugly opossums. Can you say opossum? Good. One thing all the boys
Again, we've
and
got
girls
another
in pioneer scouting hate is toxic mutagenic waste. It's yuck stuff. Pioneer scouts used to pick up trash to earn a badge. That's pretty futile now. Can you say futile? I knew you could. You can earn a badge
Yes, Mr.
by
Roger.
cleaning up nasty old toxic mutagenic waste and putting it in a containment barrel. Can you say containment barrel? I knew you could. Now run along and earn that badge. Toxic mutagenic waste may cause spurious genetic modifications, some of which may be harmful or even fatal.
Now this...
Badge won't earn itself.
All right, and so what he's talking about is repeatable quest. I'm gonna turn this off for just a second. Repeatable Operation Tidy. Generally, these areas of toxic waste show up at different places. So this time they're going to be over here. Sometimes they're in Clarksburg. We're going to go ahead and I'll turn it off for now, as our plans are to continue with our current quest line. So we'll turn off Operation Tidy for now. And we'll turn off the bucket list for now. And let's go back to the Bureau of Tourism.
New young tadpoles are the lifeblood of the pioneer scouts.
Oh, well, let's just do a little scrapping while we're here. Ah. Did we get everything out of there? We did. Okay. Again, here's another cabin you can kind of use for hit and run attacks. So you can come in here, heal up, run back out. Oh, telling us we're thirsty. Well, it's probably time to load up again on... We'll go ahead and take a purified water. Let's hit some of our soups again. Some corn soup, raisin grain soup. All right. Oh. You know, I want that alarm clock. We need that nuclear material for sure. There's another Jangles the Moon Monkey. Alright, I hear some more snarling, so could be another snallygasser around somewhere. Yep, sure enough, right there. Another mod. Oh, armor workbench. So just out of curiosity, well, this is already treated leather, so we don't need to use that mod. Although as you can see, this is probably the weakest piece of armor I have. I would love to find a better 2-star chest piece, but that hasn't happened yet. Oh, let's not pass up exploring inside. Oh, bleached dogwood. This is also something that's unique to the Toxic Valley. Get some cram. Rather large cabin. See if that's a... Oh, already know that one, so we'll leave it. In this bedroom. Oh, let's see if it's... No, let's try this direction. Maybe a little more. Ah. Good thing I stocked up on bobby pins off camera. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and pass on that food. Before we run off, let's just do another little quick scrap. Oh. I'm going to scrap this and hopefully get a mod. There we go. So we can put that on roses that she gave us. Quest will follow later on. Ah. Just to give you a quick idea of where we are on the map. As we're gonna head kind of up here to the west to the Bear Lodge. We'll enter from this side. Looks like we have a raider here. We'll enter the fray. Now who's shooting at us? scorched officer. Let's go back to the headshots. Zealot. There we go.
Payback's a bitch.
Yes, I should say. Boy, we took a bit of a beating there. Don't know if those guys were particularly helpful or not. Let's see what we get. That's for the launch codes later. Again, I think we've gotten pretty much all the mods we need out of those. Although, thanks there, Mr. Rado. Investigate this little outbuilding real quick, as there is a cook stove. And some wood piles. There's also a dumpster outside there. Somebody's nice bike. Alright, well, into the lodge we go. Turn this off real quick. And I hear some more scorched. There's kind of a bit of an interesting story here at the lodge. As I mentioned, the stash box back at the camp is nearly packed full. So there's really no point in accumulating. I hope you've been as fortunate as I have. I have an absolute ton of
prestigious Black Bear Lodge. I'm sure the Huntmaster can issue hunting licenses for deer and such. Deer are still a thing, right? I don't get out much.
Alright, so you see the Huntmaster is downstairs, but let's check out this terminal while we're here.
Not us.
Oh. So overnight stays. And then the events. Squirrel shooting. Sunday Poacher's Prayer. Alright.
Here, see?
Let's go downstairs. Anybody on this floor? There's piano we can tune up at. Not sure where we're at so far on our fine tune. There. Level 2. We need to do a little bit of a maybe it's way off the middle. So not quite all the way to the left. There we go. So here we are for the ground floor. Like I said, I meant to look and see. Wouldn't hurt to tune up. As you can see, I did a little bit of flare. There's spots for flare on the back of your backpack there. Got the red rocket flare. There we go. So let's go downstairs. Make sure we're clear. There he is. And this is the Hunt Master. Of course, everything's animated. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, a plan. Fantastic. We're just going to be cutting it a little bit close, but I think we have enough time to complete this little part.
Welcome to the Black Bear Lodge, a family-friendly hunting club. I am the Hunt Master for Black Bear Lodge. You must be here to sign up for the tournament. Very well, I'll add your name to the rolls. Each hunter is given 3 animals to track and kill. We've had a recent influx of new species, so don't be surprised when you see your list. I've marked some hunting grounds for you, but any kill made anywhere will count.
Alright, and this gives us another quest that we can trigger. It's another repeatable quest. So there's the big game hunt. Wants us to kill a mongrel, a blood bug, and an angler. Anglers can be a little tough. The other 3 are pretty easy. I'm not going to turn that on. Let's go ahead and finish with our exploration of the Black Bear.